Hello, fellow teachers, homeschool moms, or even homeschool dads. I'm the one that shares again with Too Cute Classrooms, and today we're going to talk about the importance of having classroom procedures and routines. As my new boss likes to say, you'll be a better teacher if you have your procedures and routines in place. She's absolutely correct. Of course, she's a veteran teacher just like I am. Now she's a principal. But it is very important as a teacher that you have your routines and procedures down pat. You'll learn that the more organized you are, the more systems you have in place, the better your class is going to move, the more effectively you're going to be able to get things done. And you teach these procedures the first week of school so that your students know what to expect, when to expect it, and so that even when you're not there, then class can still flow smoothly and proceed as if you were in the classroom. And that way it's not quite as hard to get someone to come keep your kids while you're out. So one of the first things you'll need to do, of course, is have a routine for when your students come in the mornings. Have that bell ringer or morning work already ready for them, have already placed on their desk. Make sure your students know that when they come in that they're going to sit out and begin working on that work. The next thing you'll want to do is, of course, have a procedure for going to the bathroom, eating breakfast, or whatever else it is that you're going to do during the day, lining up to go to activities. Have a spot where your kids know where to place their homework, what to do if they don't have their homework. Have them to know where they are going to look for any work that they missed if they happen to have been out. So all this seems like something very simple, and it probably is, but there are procedures that you need to have in place with your students, and the more you learn how to do them, the better your class is going to be. And even if you're doing, like, even during transition time, if you're transitioning from maybe one subject to the next, if you're going from math to English, then your students need to know what procedure they need to use to do that. If they're getting ready to come from lunch and go out, they need to know what procedure to use to do that. To get your attention during center time, there needs to be a procedure in place for all that. There also needs to be a procedure in place for getting ready to go home. So if your students are getting ready to leave, to prevent you from having absolute chaos and from staying very late to clean the room back up after they're gone, then you want to have some procedures already geared and ready for them to use. Again, this was the Wonder Shields with Too Cute Classrooms. I thank you so much for tuning in, talking about classroom procedures and routines.